Hi there. This video is the continuation of the first video on the case study guideline on assignment to a Asia group. In this video, we will discuss the first 5 sections of the case analysis suggested content. So the first one is the executive summary. The second one is the company background history. The third is statement of problem, and the fourth and fifth is the internal and external factor evaluation. The first section is the executive summary. In this summary, you are to cover all the contents of the case analysis in one page. So the executive summary plays an aid to decision making after reading. So what you can include here, among others, is the problem you have identified and what you have done to solve this problem. So I will provide some tips here. Normally, the executive summary will be done after you have completed the case analysis. So it is just a summary of your report and provides information. The second section is on the company background or history. You need to provide a brief background about Asia, and this section gives you 4 marks. So you can briefly describe the history, business, location, employees, and other pertinent information about Asia. You can also identify the vision and mission of the company. So the tip here is for you to read the annual report and other information from the internet about the company. The next section is on the statement of problem. So here you need to describe a problem or issue that was in existence in year 2018. So you need to identify one issue only that the company faced in that year and what changes that caused the problem. So you may discuss this from the perspectives of economic, political, technology, demographic, or nature. So any one of the perspectives. So I have 2 tips here. Read the annual report or other source of information to know the company's current problem. Here, when I mention the current problem, it's referring to the annual report 2018. So from your reading, use your expertise judgment to identify the causes of the problem. The next section is the IFEM. So you need to prepare the IFEM of the company. So identify at least 10 factors of the strengths and weaknesses. So I will give you an example on how to write the significance of the IFEM using the Facebook example. I will also provide a video on IFEM. Here are 3 tips here. After reading, use your expert judgment to identify the strengths and weaknesses of the company. So it is important that you need to read the annual report and other relevant information to identify the strengths and weaknesses. You can also refer to your lecture notes, text, and resources in Smart Tree. The lecture note that you can refer is the Chapter 8 Strategy Generation. So this is an example of the significance of the IFEM based on the Facebook. So you can write something like this. From the IFEM analysis, Facebook is doing excellent on addressing its internal issues with a total IFE score of 3.03. All of Facebook's weaknesses were minor in nature other than not having a clear vision or mission published On the most important strengths, Facebook received mostly scores of 4 as well. So this is just an example on how to do the significance of the IFEM. The fifth section, which is the last section for this video, is the EFEM. So you need to prepare the EFEM for Asia. Here you are required to identify at least 10 factors each of the opportunities and threats experienced by Asia. The significance of the EFEM of Asia is required, so we will look into the example of the Facebook company. Here are 3 tips for you. After reading, use your expert judgment to identify the opportunities and threats, and refer to your Chapter 7 lecture note, text and resources in Smart 3, and also the lecture notes Chapter 8 on the strategy generation. I will also be preparing a video on EFEM. So this is the last slide on the significance of the EFEM example from the Facebook. Facebook is doing well addressing its external issues with an EFE score of 2.89. The largest threat posed to the firm is the increased monitoring of potential and current employees into employees' Facebook statuses. So this is just an example on how you write the significance of the EFEM. So in your case, the Asia. So that's about it. So we will continue in the next video, part 3 of the case study guideline.